was just scary because here was someone that was my friend and a YouTuber that lots of you guys look up to. He was at Vidcon in the middle of the night, bawling on the phone with me at the top of his hotel, ready to jump. Hey, what's up guys, it's Liv. So there are some pretty big changes happening on my channel, just kind of in like my online business life going on right now. It'll probably be a pretty long video, fair warning. Leave me a comment below or something if you make it to the end. You guys deserve like a prize. So I figured I would make this announcement. I have two little announcements actually. I figured I would make them a little bit more interesting by kind of incorporating them into a story time. You guys love story time videos, so if you're new here, make sure you subscribe and check out the rest of my story time videos. I will leave those links down below in the description. So to start, we actually need to back up a little bit. So I told you guys a little bit about this in a recent Q&A video. If you guys want me to do like a full story time on it later on, just let me know in the comments. But for now, long story super short, I auditioned for like this mini American Idol competition that was going on in my state. I ended up winning. I got signed to this record label and moved out to LA, and yeah. What that has to do with today's story though is because I didn't know anyone, I wanted to get to know some people, so I went on to an online dating app. Just like thousands and thousands of other people do, I went onto an online dating app and I met some guy on there, and we were talking for quite a while before I actually moved to California, and then eventually when I moved to California, we met up and he happened to be a YouTuber. He has probably like 300,000 subscribers, so lots of you guys probably know him. You guys actually probably more know his friend and know him from videos that he's in with his friend, because his friend has like 6-7 million subscribers and every single one of this guy's videos go viral. So the YouTuber I met, we'll call him Bob. So Bob kind of got me interested in doing YouTube in the first place. I was a singer and doing the whole singing thing out in LA, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to start up a YouTube channel. I knew it might be something I might want to do in the future, but I just wasn't sure. Now, I obviously knew that he was a YouTuber, so I wanted to treat him and his friends just like regular people, because they are just regular people. Even though they lived these awesome lives of filming all the time and going to all these meetings and YouTube events and going to red carpet events and movie premieres, they were still just regular people. So we didn't like talk about YouTube a whole lot, and he actually didn't teach me anything about YouTube. He just sort of sparked that interest in me to want to learn more and know more about it. I just wanted to create and make people happy and just reach as many people as I possibly could, whether that was a ton of people or just a few people. I just wanted to make some sort of impact in this really cool online community. So the end of Bob. He had some anger problems, some drinking problems, and I kind of think that it all stemmed from maybe a little bit of depression, and he just didn't know how to let it out right. But he would drink so much to the point that every single time we were together, he was drinking. And every single morning he would drink. Every single morning he would have a few glasses of wine or a whole entire bottle or two of wine. I remember one time he got about $20,000 from this YouTube thing, and he spent it all within like 2.5 months just on alcohol and drinking and going out and partying and all of that. I didn't know it was so bad until one day he was like, "Olivia, it is bad." Like, he pulled up this wood slab that was on his table and he was like, "This used to be glass. The reason that there's a hole in it is because I punched it and broke the glass when I was drunk one day. I have really bad anger problems." He pulled off something off the wall. There was holes everywhere. He was just like, "I have made all these holes because of drinking, and like, I just have issues." I don't want you guys to think that he's like a bad guy, and that's why I'm not putting his names out there. Just sometimes even YouTubers that put this out on the internet, even they have rough times going on deep inside. So one week some stuff was happening between us, and it was just like his breaking point, I guess, because he called me one day from the top of his hotel. He was at some YouTube event, which now thinking about it, I'm pretty positive he was at Vidcon because of where he was at and the time of year that this was happening. But he called me from the top of his hotel. He was bawling, just crying his eyes out, and he was like, "I'm done, like I'm gonna jump, I'm sick of this, I'm done." It was one of the scariest moments of my entire life. I don't want to say too much more because it really is his story if he ever decides he wants to tell it, but eventually we ended up talking for a while and he got down from the roof. I couldn't go and help him physically there in person because he was in a different city, but his friends were able to help him. And after that whole event happened, him and I talked a little bit afterwards, but it just like wasn't the same, and long story short, it just didn't end up working out. No matter how much I tried to be there for him or help him, he just wasn't ready for it at the time, and yeah, things never ended up working. Which is okay, like I feel like things happen for a reason. So later on, after we stopped talking, I eventually decided that I maybe wanted to start a YouTube channel. So I started one and I started posting every single day for about 3 months. And then I deleted everything. Yep, I deleted everything because I found out that I was pregnant and lots was just going on in my life and I just like could not do it. Part of it was because I was just super tired. Pregnancy just made me really tired. The other part of it was I was trying to decide if I should like choose adoption or if I should keep my son. Like I just didn't know what to do. That's a whole nother story for another time though. But I don't want to make this story last like forever until we get to the announcement. So I started working in a restaurant. I hated it. I had worked in a ton of restaurants before and I just really missed making YouTube videos. I wanted to start again, but I was kind of like really nervous. So fast forward about a year, I was having seizures and having real bad problems with depression. Same thing, another story for another time. I feel like I never have stories to tell you guys when you guys ask for story time videos, but apparently I have like a million. So let me know which one of those you guys want to hear next. Anyway, so I was having seizures and depression issues, and then it came time to decide if I wanted to go back to work or not. I had to decide if I wanted to go back to the restaurant I was working at, if I wanted to maybe find a job at a new restaurant, if I wanted to screw restaurants altogether and just find something else to do. And constantly throughout all of this, I just kept like, ugh, I really want to do YouTube again. Before, when I was doing it, I was making a little bit of money from it, but I decided that I wanted to go like full time. I still wanted to go to school and still do all of that, but I also just wanted to try YouTube again and see where it leads me. So I did. I quit my job and I started doing YouTube full time, along with my blogging and other social media things as well. So quick disclaimer for anyone that's gonna think like, oh, she's just in it for the money. It's not like that, like at all. YouTubers don't talk about money much because of the viewers that are like, oh, she's just in it for the money. Oh my gosh, I hate her now. It's hard because YouTube used to be like a free thing and YouTubers used to not get paid to do it. But now, like YouTube released a statistic that thousands of YouTubers are making 6 figures a year from it. Thousands of YouTubers are making tens of thousands of dollars every single month. I can talk more about this. One thing that you guys don't know is I actually used to be a social media consultant, so I know a ton about YouTubers, I know a ton about social media just in general, and how much they make and how you can make money, and that's how I was able to turn my YouTube business and my blogging business into an actual full-time business in just a couple of months. Like there's one YouTuber that I know in particular that she has 3 million, I think almost 4 million subscribers, and she makes $50,000 for one video. One sponsored video, and she makes that much money. But all of that I can talk about later if you guys are interested in it. I just kind of wanted to let you guys know that it's like lots of YouTubers do YouTube because they want to make it into a job. It's something that they love, and to me the best way to describe it or think about it is, for example, someone might go to culinary school because they really want to be a chef. That's their like dream job, that's what they want to do. They want to make money doing something they love. Same thing with someone who goes to art school, or same thing with someone who wants to become a doctor or a lawyer, or whatever job they want to do. They're doing it because they want to make money doing something they love. Same thing with actors and actresses and singers and dancers and all the arts people that may move to LA or New York and don't go to college at all. They just go to auditions so that they can land a job to do something that makes them money while doing something that they love. For some people, that thing that they love just happens to be YouTube. I think that there's a difference between chasing the fame and wanting to make money just because you want to be rich and you want to take over the world. job. I think there's a difference between that and doing something that you just love and that you're passionate about and that you want to share with other people. It's the same as any other job. It's just that YouTube is such a new job that lots of people aren't accepting of it. So I hope that cleared some things up for some people. I know that lots of people really have a problem for some reason that YouTubers make money. Just think of it as it really is just another job that somebody made up and that has been actually working insanely well. And it's cool because anyone can do it. You could do it, someone down the street could do it, anyone can do it. I've definitely been blessed to be able to not have to go to work anymore and to just be able to stay home with my son and take care of him, but still work and still earn money for our little family. So that leads me to my two little announcements. They're actually not little, I guess. Number one is my most popular question that I get is, how did I grow my YouTube channel so fast? Now, I'm not saying that I'm like a huge YouTuber or anything like that by any means. It usually takes people about 6 months to a year to get their first 1,000 subscribers, sometimes even longer than that, which is perfectly fine. But if I was going to make this full time, I had to get my subscribers up and my views up and all of that real quick. So I came up with a little strategy and a plan, and my depression kind of killed it. Like, I put videos up about 6 months ago and I put only 2 or 3 up, and then my depression was just still like super heavy and super trying, so I stopped for a little bit. Then I put them up. About a month later I started putting up videos again. Same thing, only 1, 2, like maybe 3. And then one of my videos got taken down. It was one that got 100,000 views in 3 weeks and YouTube took it down. It was my catfish video, so I had to re-upload that. I was so like distraught. I was so just like bummed out, and I needed a few weeks. So after that, which is over the last 3.5, like maybe 4 months, I really started to kick myself into gear. I really started to work hard, and here I am now with 8.5, almost 9,000 of you awesome family members. And yes, you guys are family to me. You guys just like crack me up every single day with your comments. So because most people have been asking me how I have built my YouTube channel up so fast, I wanted to make like a video about it because, like I said, I used to be a social media consultant. So I was doing this, building people's channels and just social media in general, building those up, and then I just like stopped doing that and decided to work on my own. And I wanted to like make a video about how you could do it as well, but the video would just be way too long, and even if I did a series of videos, that's like not really what my channel is about, and I don't even know if you guys want to see those kinds of things. So I figured the next best thing is to create a YouTube lounge. Oh my goodness, guys, I am so excited for this. I will leave a link down below. Basically, the YouTube lounge is just a Facebook group where you guys can go to collaborate and share and meet other YouTubers and just show each other your work while you're learning more and kind of getting advice about how you can grow your channels. It's for YouTubers that are big, YouTubers that are small, YouTubers that have just started, or even ones that they haven't quite started yet and they just need a little push and advice on what to do first. It's gonna be so much fun. I've been planning this for the last like month, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. I'm actually creating something that's just like the next level up, so there's gonna be some cool contests in the Facebook group specifically for that. So yeah, it's open forum, so feel free to post anytime that you want. You can post questions that you might have, or maybe something exciting that happened. You can rant about some annoying comment that someone posted. Feel free to post whenever you want. Just make sure that you're still supporting and answering questions and just giving the best advice that you can to all the other creators that are posting statuses in there as well. If you know something about something, answer them. Or if you have the same style of videos as someone else, let them know that you want to collab. So you can post anytime you want, but save your links and your channels and your videos. Save all of those things for just sharing on the sharing days, which are going to be Thursdays and Sundays. There are also going to be other special days, like Wednesdays is Wednesday, where you can post any question that you've been having, and I will answer every single one of them just like I would to my social media consulting clients. There's going to be days where I give you my top tips. There's going to be days where you can just share something awesome and exciting that happened that week. There's going to be just like lots of exclusive stuff that I am so excited to share with you guys. So make sure you check that out. I will leave the link for it down below in the description. And once you join, feel free to just introduce yourself. Tell us what you're doing on your channel or what you're looking to do on your channel. Let us know something we don't know about you. Just brag a little, let us know what you're up to, and introduce yourself. And if you want to make sure to get my daily like special posts each day, think there's a little button in the top right hand corner that says notifications, and it lets you know, you can choose so that you can know when I post or when anyone posts, or if you don't want any notifications at all. So if you want to know when my daily posts are, just check that and make sure that you have me set so that you get notifications every time. Ooh, I'm so excited for this. I'm just really excited to get to know you guys, and for all the people that aren't YouTube creators, I still wanted to do something so that I could still get to know you and you could get to know me a little bit better. So I decided that for the next 30 days, I'm gonna be uploading every single day. Oh my Lanta, I can't even right now. I'm gonna be uploading every single day for the next 30 days, and it might go longer than that, just depending on if you guys like it or not. They're gonna be the same types of videos that I already do, like story time videos and other funny kind of videos. I'm still gonna be doing DIYs and food videos and all of those lifestyle type of videos. The only things that are gonna change is I'm gonna be uploading daily. I'm also gonna be adding vlogs to the mix. Lots of you guys have been dying to see more about my son and just meet him and just see him and I throughout our day. So I'll be adding vlogs to the mix, and the DIYs and food videos are probably going to be a tiny bit different. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like almost every single lifestyle channel out there is like exactly the same, especially the bigger ones, and it's not a problem because I like making those types of videos. I love watching those types of videos, but it's just like sometimes it's just it just feels like every video is fall decor, spring decor, summer decor, morning routine for back to school, morning routine for summer, morning routine for winter. It's just like, I feel like they're all the same. And like I said, don't get me wrong, I love those YouTubers. I love watching those videos. I am guilty as charged. I just wanted to make something a little bit different here on my channel. I love watching those kinds of videos, but I also really love watching just like shorter, more simple, but still really well edited videos. The best way that I can describe it is videos that are kind of like the channel What's Up Moms. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that channel. I will link them down below, but their videos are just like the perfect length. They show you what DIY they're gonna make you, and they just like get to it. There's none of this other mumbo jumbo. You don't have to wait 8 minutes to get to the one DIY that you were hoping to see. It just gets to the point. I love those videos, and I think I love them because I can watch like 12 of them all at once, and I'm seeing all of these different DIYs. They also do food, and they do tips, and they do all kinds of other things as well. But yeah, I just kind of want to make those types of videos. They're not too long, they're not too short, they're easy to share, they're just like, I feel like the perfect length. So I'm going to be adding some of those to the mix. Other than that, everything is basically going to be the exact same. I'm just going to be uploading every single day. I'm so like nervous, but so excited. I hope you guys like this, all of this that is happening. I think that's all I need to say. Seriously, if you guys made it to the end of this video, give yourself a pat on the back and a round of applause, because girlfriend, you deserve it. Leave me comments letting me know if you did make it to the end, and if you like everything that's happening here on my channel, give this video a thumbs up to let me know. Of course, if you're not subscribed and you're still here at the end, you might as well subscribe, right? I think that's it though, guys. So I will see you all tomorrow. That sounds so weird to say, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.